You know what they say.
Oh, that's
sort
true,
your
with the commands.
soups.
And we're back.
You gotta sort your soups. I love
You gotta
that
sort
was
your
as we
soups.
came back.
What would the PEMDAs of soup be?
Ooh, good question.
Water.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I'm just ignoring that and continuing on. Okay, so what happened last time was pretty straightforward, actually. All of our lovely players went back to the Adventurers Guild after many moons of not visiting or giving them any kind of notice as to what was happening where at what point. And on their way back, as they get back, they were faced with bad customer service. No. They were faced with one of the Adventurer Guild people, and honestly, it's kind of funny to me. You guys spent so long talking to Tara, or Tara, however you want to say it. And they realized that they weren't even sure of which of their things that they had officially done for the guild at this point, and which ones they had not, were just like side missions. And it was great, and it was really funny interactions. And I'm pretty sure that a bunch of Tatoes also like did pranks and stuff to the receptionist at this
They
point.
like made the shoelaces all connect together or something like that to make
Yes.
them fall.
The Tatoes like committed a felony in order to like break into the mail room and
That's-
steal mail
yeah,
from the mail
that is
distribution
true.
system.
That's true.
This is true. That was really,
Yeah.
really exciting. I kind of want to go back and just pay attention to that more in the chat and stuff. But yeah, there are many craziness. I almost said many moons again. I'm not here tonight.
Sweet.
My
No,
mind-
you
We're not.
were
Are you
like
okay?
fine before we.
Many moons, many moons and many suns ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna just break into some character that's just gonna be
Oh,
with
yeah.
you guys this whole time. That's just gonna be like, there was a time, many moons, and it's just me at this point. Also, that music got really
Oh.
loud.
4 and 20 moons ago. Back when the Tatoes didn't even walk the earth.
Back when they were busy doing things like blowing up moons, normal Tato activities.
Oh, is that why it's many moons ago?
Yeah, there used
Yeah,
to be many moons,
there
and now
used
there's
to be
a
two.
moon.
Oh,
That is
wait.
a solid
Jingle,
pun.
jingle, back
Oh,
before the
yeah.
grass. Okay, so where we start out again is that our players were talking to Bramble, which is the second sword of the Adventurers Guild, which is basically kind of like the vice president or something of the Adventurers Guild.
The second sword.
What did I say?
You said like vice president?
Oh no, I said is like the vice president.
Oh, like
I
the
said
vice
second
president.
sword.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Then you had me worry that I said second son or something, and I'm just like, where am I? But that time it was you.
Yeah, I misheard it. Yeah. It's one of those
Anyways, the
days.
second sword, which is like the vice president.
Yeah, it's like the vice president.
You know, I'm just gonna be here tonight, you guys. I'm just gonna watch.
So last time that we met up on the quest, the group actually had no idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna take over. Last time, the group made their way back over to the Adventurers Guild, and at the Adventurers Guild, they met the front desk lady by the name of Tara, and Tara is just very, 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 very good at their job, but just very not fantastic at their interpersonal skills. So in the group's ability, without Mo, their intelligence character, went forward and tried to get information about the quests that they've completed and make sure that they had a whole bunch of things paid for them. Unfortunately, us as actual players do not remember 11 of the quests that we've been on, so we actually don't know exactly which ones we've been paid for and which ones we haven't yet. So that was real, by the way. Like that wasn't scripted. Like
And
we actually do not remember.
She was also unwilling to help us remember.
No, absolutely not. And at the end of the entire interaction with Tara, we walked away with a mountain full of paperwork in order to make sure that we get through and get paid for our quests, and also get an extension for our quests as well. In the interim, though, we did meet a very fantastic and super important NPC by the name of Slurpin' Sam, who totally wasn't just something that came up out of the woodwork, because there was a lot of slurping happening in the background audio. And turns out Slurping Slam was a much more helpful NPC
Yep.
than Tara, because Slurpin' Sam actually like listens to like what's the going ons and happenings within the actual Adventurers Guild, and there are people going missing, particularly high-level adventurers going missing within the Adventurers Guild. So our group, being the curious bunch that we are, went over and met with an individual known as the Second Sword. And the Second Sword is like the vice president of the Adventurers Guild, and ran in, and we got a little, we heard the tail end of a little bit of a conversation between the Second Sword and one of like the logistics, or like the equivalent of like the social media manager of like the Adventurers Guild, because there's something like, probably due to the adventurers going awry, they didn't want that information getting out there. We go and meet with the Second Sword, have a conversation, and try to figure out a way in order to figure out what is happening with the missing adventurers. Along the way, we also meet another adventurer, a ranger, by the name of, and I'm going to go into my notes here real quick, Colleen, who is a adventurer within the actual guild itself, who also wants to participate in this information gathering quest. So I believe that's around where we left off, Ash, David?
That was way
Yeah.
better than
Yeah.
whatever the heck I was saying.
Well done.
Woo!
Yeah, so well,
Drone's helping me investigate Colleen too.
oh,
Yeah.
what help a
perfect.
So
buggies?
apparently, us as a group, we wholeheartedly believe in Slurpin' Sam and the Second Sword, but for some reason, we don't trust Kayleen.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timing's too weird.
Yeah, too
So,
convenient.
Is Drone
Nice people
trying
don't
to
exist
like
in this world.
follow Colleen to see if she's up to anything? Is that kind of like the vibe? I think.
I think so. I think there's like a separate like side quest of Tatoes happening where they're like following Colleen as they exit the window. Window? Oh my god. Exit the room.
You know, we're all just.
What are you?
No.
You were doing
As
so
you passed
good.
it on. Like,
They're exiting the room, and then there's like a side scene. Exit the moon. Exactly, Ember. They're exiting the room, and the Tatoes are following them, and that's like a side like sequence that's happening as we cut back to our adventurers who are currently within the room with the Second Sword, ending our conversation.
But also one more thing, as Rose pointed out, the Tatoes managed to snag a letter out for Twinkle's arrest by
Yes.
Ellie's hometown,
mm-hmm.
Yes.
and Twinkle has it now.
Mhm.
Chris, who is actually in the search of a individual known as Rachel,
Yes.
who is suspected to have taken Ellie's egg from back in the day. For those of you who are catching up now, Rachel is Rachel, but Rachel is also Twinkle,
Who's
Right.
also Rachel.
Yes.
who's
Right.
also Rachel.
Yeah.
Like outside of canon and in canon.
Yes.
You know
It's
when
also
you like
Rachel.
have to come up with a name and you have to like all of a sudden like try to figure out like a fake like identity and like name, and then you just give your own name instead.
Yeah.
That's
So,
exactly-
so Rachel is
That's
playing
what
a
happened.
character named Twinkle, who then Twinkle is playing a character named Rachel, who looks like
Yes.
the person
yeah.
Rachel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's really simple. Like honestly.
Yeah, I don't know what's
It's really
confusing about
straightforward.
anything that's happened here. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes total sense. Perfect.
Also, I think Maz is here now.
Yes.
Wow.
Maybe?
See, really, I was just stalling. And I'm not slightly delirious
Big
for
brain
no
move.
reason. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no!
Ah,
Ah!
why
Ah!
did you do that to me?
What was that?
I thought that was me, and I turned my mic back on. That
Who
scared me
did
so
that?
bad.
David.
What was that?
Why do you
Good
think it was me?
morning.
David.
It wasn't me.
It
Oh,
was
that's
David.
cool.
Why?
I think it might have been a
5 more
connection
minutes.
error on Moz. I'm so sorry for any headphone
Oh.
users. That startled
Wow.
me too.
Good lord.
Is everybody awake now?
Yeah.
I don't need this coffee anymore.
Although you should drink it anyway, because homebrew coffee is absolutely
Thanks
flavorful.
Oh, I'm going to because
Oh,
it's
you should.
delicious.
This was
Roasted with
also
love.
intentional.
Roasted
too,
with
now.
love and not with actual roasts.
No, I
Maybe-
want an actual roast. I only drink my
maybe
coffee
slight-
that's been insulted.
Maybe slightly bullied.
Slightly bullied.
That's not the full flavor I need, Vinny.
Oh, goodness
Traumatized.
gracious.
David, I did think it was you because of
It
your
wasn't me,
alarm
right?
pushing.
Oh yeah. Look,
Oh,
that
wait,
was the
wait.
old David.
Wait, Moz, are you talking?
Yeah,
Why do you sound like you're in a hole?
Are you kidnapped?
I don't know. Come save me.
Oh, guys, we gotta save Mo.
Oh no, Moss is in the
Potatoes.
Moss is in the nether.
Send us your location.
Yeah,
Mom.
you have to talk
Okay.
more. This is hilarious.
It sounds like you're speaking through a tin can with a
Yeah.
string on it.
We hear you, Moz. We're here for you. Just tell us where you are.
I don't know. Did I do that weird buzzing thing before?
I think
No, this is the first time.
Talking through it.
No,
There's
like
an echo,
before when you
why
guys
is
were
there
like,
an echo?
ah.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Oh,
that
that
was.
was the first time, yeah.
Taters, assemble. Go find Moz. Oh well, no, and that one to save Moz. That's
Oh,
not
this
good.
isn't a
Oh
good
no.
start.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm gonna do a
Oh
restart. I
no,
think maybe
Enoch, what have
Okay,
you
yeah.
done?
you updated that. Okay,
Maybe
okay.
restart.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
clipping.
while you wait for Moz,
that.
Ash, what weapon does Goomba have in their duties?
Ooh.
Okay.
'Cause I'm-
I feel like my instinct is nunchucks. I don't know why.
right.
Mm.
That's what I get. But he's also not my cat.
I feel like he would have either a dagger or it would be like those little claws that come out to have double claws.
Like the
So that he could
knuckle
have like
duster
the
claws?
knuckle
Yeah.
duster claws and
Gotcha.
then also his
Understood.
own claws. Yeah.
Assignment understood.
Look at
We'll execute.
You also got to give him like the Assassin's Creed like
Oh,
wrist blade as well. Just
hit a
Oh,
because-
he's
dagger.
got all
So
the blades
cool.
then.
So cool.
This is silly.
I love that.
Okay, so now that we got distracted again, it's only been 40 minutes.
Yeah. Easy. That's
So
normal time.
you guys are talking to Bramble, and then once Mo Moss comes in, we'll do things with that. And yeah, so
While we're waiting on Mo, I'm gonna the person we don't trust is left now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Celine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, real quick, guys, can we huddle really quick? I just remembered something.
Yeah. What's up?
I think Mo mentioned that a letter that we got before that there's like a meeting and like things are coming together. Do you
Oh,
remember?
yeah. I forgot.
I feel like that might be important, but I think Mo has the letter. We should maybe bring this up with the second sword.
Yeah. Probably.
Like, I know we're keeping some things like hush hush, but that feels a little important.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hold on. It was a letter. It said, if I remember correctly, it says, "There's not too long. Meet us at the beach in Avarice," and then I think that might be it. There's probably more to it, but
Oh, I thought
Mo
there
has
was
the letter.
more.
Hold on. I'm just going through my memories here.
If you need DM help too, we can.
basically it gave a location on an Avarice beach, which is the main city that you guys are in
Yeah.
and the main city for the entire country. Said to make sure to gather stuff, and then gave a date and
But no
such.
time.
Yeah, so just a date, and the date is coming up. I think it was something like a month or something. I'd have to check my memories, as Twinkle said, which is the best way to say notes ever.
Let's go through my memory files here.
Yeah, let me just consult my mind palace real quick.
Yeah, we should probably go find Mo and then come back with a letter.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of reasons we should find Mo. She really needs to look over this paperwork real quick
Yeah.
because I'm really not certain that I've filled this out correctly.
Yeah.
If anyone knows how to do it, it would be Mo.
I hope so. I absolutely do.
Should we put the paperwork in our room?
I'll
do you
just carry it.
carry it?
I'll just carry it with me.
Do you need a paperweight?
No, it's already heavy enough as it is.
Well, I don't. If we're walking, I could.
Oh, I'll just like hold on to the top of it like a sandwich.
Okay.
Twinkle, roll for perception.
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. Perception. That's a 21.
Twinkle, as you
pretty
guys are
good.
talking, since you are the shortest of the bunch, you have a very low view and you are able to see circling around the edge of the desk is a small, adorable looking little cat, and this is not a biscuit maker, this is a catamuse, so they have little glowing ear tips. And this cat is just like doing its cat thing and rubbing up against the side of the desk in this office. And it seems to be curious as to what your little huddle is about, and it's slowly making its way up to you. It has a very fancy collar on that has like little gems and glowing things.
Twinkle's like gems.
And it seems to be super curious as to what you guys are doing.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, there's a cat. I don't know.
Oh.
And
I mean,
it's watching us. And I kind of don't trust it, and I don't know why.
I mean, it's just a cat. I mean, look at it. Like, it's got like probably like one brain cell every like 4 days.
Can I go up to the cat and like pet it?
Yes. As
Okay.
you reach out to pet it, it immediately goes to like push against you. You know how cats will like sometimes very quickly go to push against your leg. When it does with a lot more pressure than you imagine would be normal for such a small little cute floof. Floof. But yes. And can you make a strength saving throw to not just be
What
shoved
kind of cat
over?
is this?
It's very cute. It's also got 6 leggies.
Very cute.
Strength
Has,
saving throw
Yes.
from a cat
It's very
rubbing up
cute.
against my
has
leg.
6 leggies and is knocking over like a 200+ pound 7
Yeah.
foot tall Femoran.
This is a strong cat.
Normal
All right,
cute cat.
21.
So you managed to sturdy yourself, but you were kind of taken off guard. Like, it was really sudden because you imagine this tiny thing to not be able to push you at all, but it pushes you with the strength of something much larger than itself. And then it kind of circles around you, and seeing as you were paying attention to it, it is not as interested anymore. And it jumps up on the desk, but then you all notice the moment that it jumps on the desk, it is as though something way bigger than itself jumped on the desk, and it hits the desk with a thud,
It like creaks.
and the desk creaks under its weight.
Huh.
Second
This
sword.
cat's really strong.
Second
Yeah.
sword. Is this your cat?
Yeah. This is good old Aurora. She's a real sweetie, and just like starts petting like the cat on the table, and the cat's just very affectionate and like wanting to get like pets and stuff, like a friendly cat that,
Why is Aurora so strong?
Did you notice that? She can be a little deceptive. She's got a nice little collar here so that people don't feel as like alarmed being around her, but she's technically a little bit bigger than she looks.
How much bigger?
I don't know, like the size of. He's like looking around like the room and stuff, and like at Ellie, bigger than her, or a bit like longer. Like a lot bigger.
So, I'm sorry. What creature is this Catamew?
Yeah.
She just a talisman tiger.
A talisman tiger.
That sounds really cool.
Was it spying on us? Because it seemed to be really interested when we didn't notice it,
Oh.
and now it doesn't seem as interested.
Well, she really enjoys, being feline and stuff, stalking things, technically, when you think of it that way. And, she's just extra security around the guild, so she's like to be on the up and up, and I assume that you guys have magical items, right? Like of some
Right.
varieties, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, I just, don't give those, make sure you don't give those to her. That's the main thing.
Why?
Well, I mean, she'd probably eat them. Technically, the Tatoes that are even running around here need to be careful because I'm pretty sure they're made of magic. But she might run after them a little bit. Oh man, I always feel like I hear someone from a well. Moss.
I was giggling because Ma's saying in chat, like, I'm like on Vinny's shoulder and stuff was cracking me up. As I was just trying to shove her over to the side. And I was like, stop saying funny things.
Someone clip that for me, please.
Oh god, you're still in a well.
Your audio is still.
Yeah, but the visual looks great though.
Yeah, the visual's
Oh,
great.
it's coming through your headphones. Your headphones, yeah. So you need to change your input device because we are hearing through whatever. Is that like a Sony's? I don't know if they're Sony's or not. They look like Sony's. I can't hear you, but yeah.
You're muted.
It's set to my this.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. Here, wait, maybe if I change it on my side, it will, like, accept its
Oh,
fate?
maybe. Except it's.
Yeah, microphone, FX, wave, something.
maybe in your Wave software it's set to different.
Tech problems.
Guys, do you hear that? It sounds like Maz is like in the room with us.
Yeah,
Mo is in the
like-
room with us, but
But not quite.
Maybe she's just in the guild. But like is
Yeah.
stuck with Slurping Sam.
In a different room, perhaps.
Yeah.
it sounds like I could hear her through like the vents. Like
Oh my god, is she in the fourth dimension? Did it get opened up again?
Oh no. Mo. Mo, if you're in the fourth dimension, knock 24 times.
Why 24?
Not
That way we
again.
know it's not an accident.
Oh.
Okay, but I think we
Moss,
could
can you
get
hear
away
it
with
back?
3.
No, it was like 24 times, and then like if they're not in the fourth dimension, they knock 19 times.
We really need to work on your number choices.
But like plausible, like there's no like mistake in it, you know?
There is if you don't know how to count.
Well, I know how to count.
Well, what if she miscounts and
Did you say
knocks
something?
23 times? Or 25.
Well, then it's like 25 is like
I'm
close enough.
going to talk, but I don't hear you. I just see
Yeah.
Viddy's
Wait.
hands.
You
Wait,
sound
we hear you.
normal. You sound normal.
We hear you.
We can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Is this
we
how
can
the
hear
game's gonna
you.
go?
We can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
I can't
We
hear
can
you.
What? No. Okay, so we just need to.
This is great. So sorry. Keep going out. I'll stop.
Technical difficulty.
That's so funny. Now we finally hear her perfectly normal, and now she can't
Hey,
hear us.
Hey, welcome to Catch a Cantrip's Quest 12, where we all learn how to do ASL
Audio?
in order to communicate because Moth can hear us.
Hey, honestly,
already,
I
like,
would
know
have done
some.
that for a good 5 minutes.
Wait,
I
can
really
you
would have.
hear
That
us
would have been so
now?
funny. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yes.
gosh. Oh,
Okay, and right
quick
away.
charades.
Right away. We already. Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Moz
been
just got
going.
in. It was just normal. Like.
Okay, four words. We can hear.
I don't think the can
didn't get
really works. Maybe you need a real can.
For anybody who needs to know, this is yes.
This is no.
No.
Can.
This is thank you.
Yep. This is you're welcome. Here.
All done.
This is Cat.
This is more, and
Yep,
then this
more.
is all done.
Yeah, more.
I think this is
All
Want.
done.
Which one's this one? Like
And then
cookie
this
or
is a
something?
dog.
This is Cookie.
Oh, this one's
This is a
cookie.
dog.
So,
Yeah.
everybody.
Wait, focus.
Also, hi.
Sorry.
My goodness gracious. We are so distractible. I think this is just gonna be one of those nights. You guys are used to it at this point. But also, hi, Charmed Fantasy.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Okay.
Back in the
so,
zone.
Right where we were focused the entire time. The
Yep.
cat. Yes. Seems like it has a lot of weight. Bramble was talking
What do you
about
mean
it.
that? What do you mean the cat is a talisman tiger?
Oh yeah, it's just that has a special little collar that makes her appear like a cat of you. I first brought her into the city when I first joined up with like the guild, you know, because she was mine, and it seemed like it startled the locals. So the guild and all that made me get a nice little disguise collar, and so now she just hangs around.
Oh.
Wait, does that mean that like their size is? Does it actually transform them, or just makes them look smaller?
I'm not like super know-how of the arcane myself, but I believe it just makes them look smaller. So they are still the size of their normal
Oh.
tiger self. That's why the weight when they jump on things, you know, it's still.
Do you happen to know where we could get one of those? Because we have a
Oh. Squish. Oh my god, where is Squish?
Squish should probably just be in there with you. Probably going around and just like.
Mhm.
do a
So
lot.
we have that Umbra, and if we could make them look like a small axolotl or something, and something very unassuming.
Oh, I could probably. I mean, we have like areas in the guild where you can get like where they like ascertain magical items and things like that, as well as like the market outside the guild probably has like magic. I don't know where the guild got the one specifically for Aurora though. I could ask around, but I myself
That would be
didn't
that
buy
would be
it.
appreciated if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure. Did you guys have any other questions or any concerns you wanted to raise with me while we were here? I don't want to take up too much of your time.
What other actions have the guild made in order to make sure that the adventurers stop going missing?
So what we've like what we talked about last time, we've started implementing that our higher ranked adventurers can't travel by themselves anymore. We're
Right, the
trying to
buddy
do-
system.
Yeah, we're trying to do more frequent check-ins with them with like communications, as well as just try not to make them go as far away from Avarice. You know, maybe we're hoping to keep them more local. That's about it at the moment, and you know, like we said before, we're still trying to figure out plans that would be better to help them. But that's how it is right now.
And I just want to specify, we don't qualify as higher level adventurers, right?
I believe that you are a silver rank, and so far they're only going after I think veteran rank at the moment. So you guys, based on how it's been right now, shouldn't be a target unless whatever's happening changes.
Can I ask a clarification question?
Yeah.
Why is one of them a metal and why is another one of them rank?
You know,
I was wondering
I don't
myself.
know exactly. I mean, this guild's been around for a while before me, and
Like,
that's just how it
is
was.
gold veteran,
It's
or is
just-
it like beyond gold? Like, do you go from like a bronze,
Yeah.
silver, gold, and then go to an age
Well,
system,
you
or is there
see,
something
what's
between?
weird is you go from like veteran to then platinum.
Oh,
Oh.
So it goes back to a medal, which I don't come up with that kind of stuff. I just get to go out and fight things on high adventures and like a little bit of planning, like tactical stuff. So I don't know.
I have to acknowledge something. The best part of this is David genuinely didn't come up with this. I did. So him sitting here like, I don't know, that is weird. I'm sitting here like I'm being dissed.
why did you go from metal to veteran to metal?
Is there like
I also don't remember if I
private
even
or
got the thing completely
general?
right.
Is there-
Anyways,
I have to. Okay, wait. Can you go?
I'll
to it
bring-
on
I'll
here?
bring it up.
So I did. It was just medals, and then the sub tiers are divided into
Oh, yeah, it
like
was a sub
names
tier.
for things.
Yeah.
So all of the main ones are medals. It's bronze, silver, gold, platinum. But then
Right.
you have sub tiers. So it goes recruit, comrade, apprentice,
Like
commander, seasoned, and then veteran, and then hero.
Okay.
And so I just made the like broad spectrum category of each thing a medal, and then the subcategories describing them more specifically, actual
Oh.
names. When I went through it, but then
Okay.
you going back and forth and talking
That
to
was
him,
me.
it was killing me. I was like, I thought about it, I swear.
Wait,
That's not
wait.
your
So
fault.
if you go, so like each medal, you
Mhm.
start as a recruit and then move your way up.
That's bronze,
Yeah,
right?
kind of.
Right.
Like,
And then-
you,
and then
you
it-
start as the base medal, and then
It's
you
like
actually move up
recruit,
through the
then
ranks.
scout, and then something, and then that's
Yeah.
like the first three.
So
and
you
then
would go
to
from,
silver.
let's say, you're at silver hero, and then you would go to gold recruit.
Mm,
Yeah, is this like Overwatch competitive ranking where
Okay,
you have
so
5
it's
tiers
you
before
start
move up?
as just bronze, so this is like you literally just started. You don't have a definitive rank. Then you go into recruit. You're still under bronze as a whole,
the
but you are
category.
now bronze
right.
recruit,
Okay.
bronze comrade, bronze apprentice, and then you become silver. And so you're like past the beginner stages, and that's where you
Mhm.
guys are at. And then you become silver commander, silver seasoned, and then you go into gold, and then you become gold veteran, and then the last stage is just platinum and platinum hero.
Oh,
But yeah, I just
Oh.
wanted to add enough stages so you guys could level up through them, and then like we didn't utilize them, and
So
Yeah.
we're not seasoned or like.
new. We're like in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're
guys
like
are
right
in
in
the
the
middle.
middle.
Yeah,
kinda,
we're the
Okay.
forgotten group because people.
It's
only
like
think about the
gold and
rookies
up
in
that
the-
is being taken at the
Yeah.
moment. So yeah.
We're like tarnished silver.
Yeah.
Yes. yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Is Mo here now?
So I was gonna introduce her, but I was dying so hard with like you guys going back like this really makes no sense, and then I was just
And
like,
it did it.
But I
No,
think
it-
it also
with
fits with
context-
Bramble to forget. things
Yeah,
like
with
that.
context, it now makes sense.
Yes.
It's just funny
Yeah.
to me that Bramble was just like, I don't know myself. Like,
that was definitely
Like it's
Dave
so
more
That was
than
Bramble.
anything.
yeah. That was me not completely understand, but I feel like it works for Bramble. Okay,
Yeah.
like I think you would be someone who would get
So,
confused also.
knocking on the door in that moment to interrupt you guys from that conversation and not as a DM interrupting that conversation, is once again the person that you guys don't trust for some reason
Bunch of bugs
and
following
totally
them.
isn't suspicious. Is Colleen again, and she knocks on the side of the door. Ellie, she did nothing.
She made that whole impression too.
I imagine Ellie in canon shakes.
She did. That's exactly what Ellie did.
Colleen knocks on the side of the door, and it's like, hey, I think I might have found somebody that you guys left behind. And then gestures towards finally Mo.
Mo.
Colleen, how dare you? My goodness, left behind. There is no such thing. My goodness, move away. And they just like turn around them, and their whole tentacles like, hello.
Hi.
Oh, Mo.
Oh,
Or Mo.
What
Yeah.
are we chatting about in here?
Well,
Well, we're
Did
talking about the
Colleen leave?
confusing. We're talking about the confusing logistics, which is the actual like ranking system within this Adventurers Guild, because it looks like there was like a legacy system, and then there was like an upgraded system that was put within the legacy system in order to make it work.
Hmm. We don't pay membership fees or anything, correct?
no.
I sure hope
Okay.
not.
No, they just take from us our earnings.
Hmm.
That I guess that's like a fee.
Yes, that seems incredibly complicated.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They're saying this in hush whispers, so if Colleen hasn't left, they're just like, they turn around and they stare. Well, they don't have eyes. They face their head at Colleen to be like, this is your cue to leave.
Yeah, if she doesn't leave, I'm just gonna shut the door.
Just right in front of them.
Yep.
Mo's just gonna nod.
She just kind of shrugs
Okay.
and walks away.
Mo, actually,
Yes.
do you have that letter that you found about a meeting of sorts?
Oh.
Underwater?
Yes. Who else is in the room? Just us, right?
That there's a cat, and then Bramble, the like second in command of the guild, who's a little kindling person.
Ooh, and also, Mo is the only one who actually sees this, but the
Oh, yeah.
cat's collar is magical, and it is like a transformative magic. It's actually a weird combination
God,
of
wait.
transformation and illusion in one. So it's not fully transforming it into that, and so that's why there's some exceptions where it still has its body weight and strength and stuff, which is really funny. But then you see like the shadowy essence of this huge tiger-like thing in magic
Saber
where the
fangs and
cat is
stuff.
standing. So it's normal-sized cat, and then there's just a shadow of this like massive tiger. But you're the only one who can see that.
But then it might just look like a normal cat, like rolling on its belly, or
Yeah.
something like stretching
To
on a
everybody
table,
else.
like a little house cat.
Mo's like going into their bag to grab the letter and just staring at that cat. Okay. Bramble, I know that you're second in command, but I'm very parched. You know, just a little, came from the water, and if there's any way to get drinks.
Oh yeah, water would be great, probably.
Yes, I am a kanji. I do enjoy water. Is there any way, maybe a selection of drinks for the table?
Oh yeah, I'll see if I can go get some. Yeah.
Oh, what a dear.
I love the way you made that like
I love asking the vice president for
Yeah. Ask him to go get drink. No task is too small for the second sword. He will. He'll briefly leave the room to see if he can go find some drinks for everybody. He's probably gonna ask
Okay.
Sam.
Okay, while he's gone, real quick, there are adventurers going missing within the actual
Mhm.
guild itself. They don't know why, and they're telling us that we shouldn't be in trouble, they shouldn't be targeting us, but it just seems more like a reassurance thing because they had their other person, I think her name is Jessie, who handles the logistics of the news and stuff. She was very unhappy with him. So yeah, that's about it. Also, for some reason, Twinkle and Ellie don't really trust, and also you apparently also don't really trust Colleen. Is there a history there? Is there something that I don't know about?
I'm
Oh,
honestly
I just picked on the
neutral.
little vibes.
Yeah, vibes.
Well, they
See?
said they forgot someone, as if y'all could ever forget me.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
she just happens to find you right when we conveniently need you.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's too weird.
Honestly, I was standing out there waiting for her to pay attention, but she wasn't looking up from her book. It seemed like it was very interesting.
So we're not
Apparently
so
more
we're not
interesting than
trusting-
helping me.
So we're not trusting a seasoned adventurer, which is the
Yeah.
highest rank of silver apparently, with information regarding the disappearances.
Yeah.
She's a seasoned adventurer, which is just below gold, by the
Oh.
way.
I think we
And
can
she's
use
not
a
taken?
resource and not trust it.
How is she not taken yet if she's so seasoned? Just say it. It's
Well,
weird.
apparently there are other veteran members, which are gold members within the guild that they're targeting instead.
Oh. Well, if there's something within these walls that is protective and stops something, that's something that could ease my distrust, I would say, of Colleen. If that is the reason why they're the only ones in such a high level and not taken. But, again, theories. Also, my distrust is just on a hypothesis level. I haven't. It's just an intuition, but give it time. We'll see.
Oh, also, I need your help really quickly.
Okay.
So the Tara, who's the front desk person for I keep calling her a receptionist. She's not a receptionist, I think.
Mhm.
Front desk person of the
Intake
guild,
person.
intake person. She's like the quest person. I don't remember which jobs we got paid for, so I got all this paperwork, and
Okay.
Toby pulls up a paper, a stack of papers that's 80 pages or so tall. It's so these are all the forms in order to make sure that we make appeals, because apparently we've made a lot of complaints towards the guild. And then Toby goes around and pulls over an equally tall stack of papers. This is the request for a extension on our complaints towards the guild. I started filling it out, but then I started losing all the really fancy words. So can you take a look at that and also just talk to Tara for us? Because I feel like they would really, really vibe with you a lot better than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did study for law, so this makes sense. Let's do this. And they'll put this on the stack under the papers, but they'll give the letter to Twinkle. I do have a question though. That cat has a magical collar.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
Bramble was just telling us that it's like actually a tiger thing, but it's made to look smaller, so it's not so scary.
Oh.
I mean, I
okay,
don't
all right.
believe it. It's totally just like a normal cat, right? And Toby's gonna go and try to pick up the cat. I mean,
Oh, make a strength check, I guess, right?
I think this is only going to work if he gets a nat 20.
yeah, it's a big
the strength check.
or would it be check or saving?
Check.
Yeah,
if
check.
you're just going to try
That's
to
true,
lift
'cause,
something that
yeah.
is stupidly heavy.
It's only saving throw if it's gonna like the saving to not throw your back out. Like,
12.
Definitely not.
wait, you might have
How much does a
inspiration.
tiger normally
You
weigh?
do have inspiration.
A lot.
I
They
will
weigh like
use
600 to
inspiration
800
to
pounds or
try.
something.
Yeah, they're like a
Okay,
ton.
that is better. 19.
I would say you get a little bit of a lift, but it's like an awkward, like you're lifting it. Yeah, because aren't tigers like
it's like 600,
hundreds?
800 pounds.
Yeah,
is
they're
how
heavy.
They can be huge.
And so then the cat just looks at you like happily as you get it just barely off the ground.
It looks really sad because it looks the size of a house cat, but you're like,
What?
like, not.
It's deceptive. Yeah.
Oh, 550.
Just
that's
brace
a lot.
yourself.
But
What is Bramble feeding you? Rocks?
It's just like
well, it likes magical items, so maybe it does eat like swords and stuff, like magic swords.
I mean, that would make sense,
But
but also doesn't.
It also might
About
nibble
the-
on potatoes. Because they're magical beings, so.
it's true. About the letter, I feel like maybe we should bring this up with Bramble, because I think it might be related to adventurers going missing.
All right. I trust you.
And I mean, I totally am about not trusting people in the guild, but I think
No, I just information is important, and maybe they could share something. It's also tied to my aunt, and sometimes I'm a little possessive of that, so that's all me.
fair. That's fair. No, well, I mean, whatever you're comfortable with. But I do think that Bramble is maybe not the sharpest cactus in the pot.
He's got a lot of sharp
And-
parts on him.
Might not be. If there's someone to lie or spread secrets or anything like that, I don't think it would be Bramble.
Okay.
Yes, that's fair. All right, let's have this ready for them, and then if they can, before Bramble comes, can they do like a speed scan of the complaints?
Yes.
Like thing. I would like to know what would be best, like moving forward with this. My brain is just like bleep after work, so I'm like,
That's okay.
They just want to. So is it if it's like, what would be a good check for this? I don't know.
Intelligence?
I
To just
think intelligence.
like look
yeah.
through and see if you got like a
You
good.
know what?
And you have +5
I
to
can do
whatever
that.
you roll.
I love the
Ooh.
confidence in that.
Thanks to an alliance power.
Because I already have a +4. What? So it's a +7. Yeah, sure. Fine. That's a 21.
Dang. What are all the
Nice.
complaints that you guys had? At this point, I'm not even
Oh.
sure. It was a lot.
Things are too dangerous.
Oh,
we
yeah.
keep falling out of the sky.
Yeah. Those were the main ones. I think. Oh,
think-
we kept being like what was the maze one where we had to go through like different realms?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was like the weird biomes and stuff that were
Yeah.
different.
Yep.
Wasn't that the cooking competition?
Yeah, that was the cooking competition.
Yep.
Oh god, I also just noticed that the Tatoe stole the collar off of the cat. Okay. In front of you guys, the cat just all of you can now see the cute little domestic cat just turns into this giant tiger with an aurora-looking
Kitty.
mane, tail, and like giant saber fangs.
Can I try to
shimmering
hug
color.
it?
Nice kitty.
I want to try and
It's
hug
doing
it.
the same stuff that it was doing
What a
before, but
baby.
now it is like
I'll put
massive.
a pic of it before, like again. in
I'm
the
gonna
chat.
hug it. Then I'm gonna snuggle.
Quick, where'd the collar go? We can't let Bramble see this. Like the Tatoes are.
You see
We
a Tatoe
just
holding
got-
the collar.
Get over here.
Like
Get-
they're over
get
there
here.
fighting over
Anari
it.
said Mash will pocket the collar. I just imagine them like,
Like,
and they're like
right.
running with it.
No, get over here
Oh,
right
this
now.
is pretty.
If
I like the
you-
tail.
Toby, you can roll. I guess maybe slide a hand to try to take the collar
I think
from
it's
a
gonna
Tatoe,
be.
or how would that work?
I think it's gonna be athletics to try to
Athletics.
like jump.
Oh, and
this,
grab it.
This Tatoe.
Okay,
yeah.
and then Anari needs to make a check to try to avoid.
Yeah, you
it
have to
getting
try to
grabbed.
avoid Toby like gunning it for
Can
you.
Toby,
Yeah.
can Toby cast Hunter's Mark on it on this Tato?
Do not make this cat hostile to us.
No, on the Tatoe.
No, no, on
not
the
cat.
Tato.
Oh, okay.
Not the
I'm sorry.
kitty.
Does Hunter's Mark help you with like rolls against them?
It gives me an advantage on perception and survival checks I make to find the target. So
Oh.
just in case.
I mean, if you
Ooh.
want to.
And Anari did a solid 5.
Oh yeah.
if
So
you could
what's your
beat-
athletics? You might not
athletics.
even. Yeah. You might not even need your Hunter's Mark definitively. You get
I'm
there.
proficient with athletics. 24.
Nice.
Oh.
24 and another Tatoe used Mage Hand to help you grab it as
Aw,
well. So
Jay Rain's
you like
always there.
leap down because Tatoe is helping assist. I imagine that the Tatoe is about to run and get like maybe go almost a hole in the wall, but then the Tatoe's Mage Hand like blocks them, and then you grab it.
Like
and
the
your
cartoon.
speed. Yeah.
The cartoon like mouse hole in the wall.
Yeah. Yep. So you managed to snag it pretty easily.
And, like,
Okay, all right. Hold on. What was the cat's name again? I don't remember.
It's Aurora. Yeah.
Aurora, come here. Come here.
You can always
Wait,
put it
wait,
on
wait, wait.
Squish really briefly too if you want to see what Squish would look like.
No, Toby's in damage control mode.
That's fair.
Aurora, come here.
she's not coming over to you. She's just looking at you with like suspicious eyes.
And now it's like a big saber-toothed tiger looking at you.
All right, I'm going to put this
shall
collar on
bite
you, and
you.
it's gonna be best for all of us.
Can Mo help with this in the background with like the lights that they use with their tentacles to get Ellie to just
Oh.
be like, ooh, look at the pretty
Yeah,
lights,
You
little
do
kitty.
that though, and
Hyper.
the
like a laser
giant
pointer.
cat, its eyes dilate, and it looks at you like when a cat starts
A
getting
laser
like.
pointer thing. It's-
Mhm.
And so now it starts doing this, and its like butt goes in the air, and it starts looking like it's gonna jump towards you.
Toby's gonna use ceasefire.
What's ceasefire?
What does that do?
Ceasefire's a Squirtle racial feat,
I think it's the
which
calm
allows me
emotions.
to which allows me to cast calm emotions without using the spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I think so the kitty probably won't want to just willingly fail it. So I assume it will make a roll to which dice you think to not be calmed
The
because
metal
it's a
one.
kitty, so it doesn't want to be
it's
calmed.
It's a charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay. I got a 15.
What if I do want to get jumped by the big cat?
Is that 15 total?
I believe I don't have the thing for it in front of me.
I mean, is it charisma?
It's charisma. I don't think it has high charisma for the.
Yeah, I think it was just a +1 if
I
anything.
think it's like, yeah, like.
Does the 16 make or break it? Because I think it had a +1 at most. We didn't pull up.
The +1 would meets it beats it.
Oh, okay. Let me check. Do we?
Oh wait, yeah, I can actually find. I forgot because we have it. I didn't know if you guys would be fighting this thing, so I didn't have. I didn't have it pulled
Well, we're
up.
not supposed to be fighting. Ellie and a few other Tatoes are like hugging this cat.
Yeah, okay. Let me see.
Or
here.
were.
Oh, okay. So charisma. Oh, it has nothing to charisma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, calm emotion for what is it? It's not suppressing charmed or frightened. It's make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards.
Oh, okay, so indifferent, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, so I think its pupils then would undilate, and then it would just like almost like do that cat thing where then they flop over
And
on
they
their
show their
side and they
belly.
show their belly. But for you guys in there, like the room shakes because it just like this big.
I also imagine that in that moment, Mo was like looking at it and probably seems disappointed, I assume, because it's like,
Who's a
"Be
good-
kitty."
Who's a good Catamew? Who is a good Catamew? And Toby will put the collar on.
Yep. Yeah. Wait, before you fully put the collar, does anyone else want to like fully rub the giant tiger belly?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
That goes for
I mean,
Tatoes
yeah.
too, if any of you want.
Get in on the belly food.
It's an open invitation to
Yes.
everybody.
Hey,
Yes.
this is very important.
Yeah.
If there was a giant cat that you had the ability, like, oh my gosh, if I had the chance to
Yeah,
touch a
yep.
tiger,
Count me in. Yep.
Oh my
See, lots
God.
of Tatoes are also jumping out, and
Every single time I see that TikTok of that like guy who's friends with the lion, I'm just like,
Yep.
I want that. in
this
my
is what's
life.
happening.
Like,
you just stole that.
Like I want to
from Mo.
respect
How could you?
them and their whole ability. Like
Everyone's like,
I want to
"Yeah."
respect that they're not able to be touched, but I'm just like, but just one
just once.
time,
Just one time. Yep.
singular time.
You guys all get some good giant magical tiger belly rubs, and then Toby clasps the collar back on, and so it just looks like a little Catamew, cat
I
size.
do love how many people are
Um,
like, I'm getting
I-
in on that.
I kind of think at that moment is when Bramble comes back in, because that's funny.
Oh,
like
yeah, with the water.
chaos and stuff.
Like the exact moment.
Yep. So he comes back in, and he has one of those like tray things where it's like a couple of like flagons of drink time stuff, and then you say, "Yeah, okay, sorry for taking so long. I managed to find some of these drinks out here, and also said hi to Sam. You know, just normal stuff." And he brings it in for everybody.
No, you can be honest with us, right?
Yeah.
Is Sam a guild plant, or are they like just there?
Sam's just kind of there.
They seem to know a lot about the guild.
I mean, he's here like every day.
Isn't that like a security concern?
Yeah, I mean, he just hangs out in like that area that's open to the public.
Hmm.
So he seems cool. Yeah, he seems fine.
All right. Okay. There's actually something that we needed to talk to you about.
Okay, yes.
I think Twinkle or Mo, you guys have the letter?
Yeah, they'll just put it right in front on Bramble's desk.
Picks it up and starts like opening up. Whoa, what do we have here? Some kind of coordinates and times for the beaches here in Avarice in the city. Where did you get this?
Oh, he knew. Adventures.
Ah,
Oh, you actually want to know?
I mean, I should probably know.
Found it.
Yeah.
On the ground.
Oh, okay. Do you know who was in possession of this before? It seems-
No. They're kind of, seemed a little busy.
Can I whisper? Did we end up putting the body in the bag?
You did, right?
Mo and said when they said they're busy, there you can see the bag of holding still kind of like dangling. They just whisper back, do we know the rules on the body thing on the guild policy yet? Did we look at that?
Can I roll like a history check or something if Twinkle would know what the policy is on
On possessing dead
having
bodies.
dead
within-
bodies from
I don't
adventures?
think
Hello.
that's a roll.
Transportation.
I think you would probably know.
I think it's generally frowned upon everywhere.
Then
to
we
have
didn't tell
dead
him
bodies
what
on
he,
your person.
what he doesn't know.
I think
Great.
the guild in general would not be cool with that unless it's like a specific the mission was like you go out and you're supposed to slay an Umbra, and so you're supposed to bring back like evidence that you did it, which was be like a fang or something like that, but not normally just full on bodies. I mean, there could be exceptions, but like, you know, normally that's not supposed to happen.
Great. So yeah, I don't know where it is.
Where
I mean, I don't know where they are.
Where in the Adventurer's Handbook is the possession of a dead corpse article?
1. Doesn't that feel like they should have that for an Adventurers Guild?
I feel like they really should, yeah.
Thank you. Thank
That'd
you.
be such an awkward, like, supervisor conversation. It's like, so, hypothetically.
One of our
Think about
adventurers
it. If
shoves
you
the
sent out
body.
your adventurers out to the field and say, you have to get this bad guy, and how do you prove that that bad guy was gone unless your adventurer drops a body in front of you? So you have to have a policy that says no bodies allowed. We will find. You see, I can think of things. Anyway, back to y'all.
No, the
I'm-
guild
you
allows
shouldn't have
people
me.
to join.
See, like, you know how, like, rules are, like, there's always a story behind a rule? Like, we're gonna be the reason behind
Yep.
this next
Yeah.
rule.
Exactly.
So Bramble, just looking at the letter and stuff, it just says, so you can't tell me anything about who was possessing this? I mean, for all I can tell
Oh
right
no,
now,
I have no idea.
is it just looks like a meeting that's supposed to be taking place here, like some on a
Yes,
beach nearby.
They didn't have time to like inspect the body, I'm guessing. But from the state of decay from the kanji, right? Could it be like a long time, or what's a good estimate?
So, I'll say that you at least had a little bit of time probably to look at them a little bit, because
Yeah.
you guys didn't just teleport here immediately, so there was at least like travel time or something, like it was thought out to get back to the guild. So, you looking at them further, they are obviously very dead now, but it's very weird. It's almost like parts of themselves have just disappeared, so it is not a sense of decay, except for the parts that look like normal decay, because you did do a murder.
Did do a murder.
But like the parts that were always
Just a teeny tiny
weird,
murder.
look not like decay. They look as though the essence of existence itself has been removed in parts from them, as though reality is warped in little pockets of their remains disappearing. You know, normal
They
stuff.
look over. Yeah, of course. They look over to Bramble to say, I don't know who this was, but the last thing I noticed was that they have been missing portions of themselves. Not just, not just effects of a battle. No, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about... And then they put both their hands on the desk, get real close with Bramble, and say it really slow, as if those parts were just plucked right out of existence. Do you understand, Bramble? And they're going to use their sense to just notice any kind of body language.
So you're saying
For an insight.
So you're saying they were full of holes.
Yeah. Like this
Yes.
story.
Yes, they were.
Kind of like Swiss cheese.
I like cheese,
What-
but I don't
what-
like this.
What's Swiss?
I don't-
Oh,
There's the guy, his name is Swiss, he makes cheese.
well, that's canon now.
Oh, yes, I know that store. They have the specialty cheeses.
Mo, a Tato goes up to you and hands you your water. As you are leaning over dramatically, they just hand it to you.
They take a sip and then they like splash it on their face. Ah, that's so much better. What you were saying?
Were you? Oh, okay. Well, that was probably refreshing. I guess I would have to see for myself whatever this is exactly, but it does sound kind of familiar from reports that we've heard. That's a lot of the country isn't really wanting to discuss at the moment if it's true. But
What do you know about this? Because we've seen quite a few, but we've seen a couple of individuals with similar. Decaying isn't quite the right term,
Yeah.
but like they're disintegrating in a way.
I don't know a lot, but I do know we have had as a guild, we keep our ear to the ground around the continent, and there have been reports that come in a lot, especially the southern areas near Hollow Point Island as well, that individuals meeting this type of nature can appear, but I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know if any of us do yet, but it is concerning. Are you saying that whoever had this letter had similar things to that?
Yes. When they're staring at them, can I do an insight check?
Yes.
Or...
What was the name of the place he mentioned, like in the southern?
He said Hollow Point Island.
Do I have inspiration?
Let me check.
We gotta check the,
let
the
me-
things. I
I
know
think
Toby
you
had
had
an
a-
inspiration.
I had an inspiration that I
I
used.
have it marked still,
Oh,
but
man.
I don't know if that was from a
Toby had
past
two.
one.
yeah, I
Toby
think it was
had
a
two.
past one.
Yeah,
If
I have
anybody
two.
wants to.
yeah, you have another one that you just haven't used, Toby.
Wait, what check are you trying to use?
You have an inspiration, but that
No, what check are you trying to do?
Insight.
Insight? I am proficient in insight. Could I help? So give Mo advantage.
Sure.
Help action. Like help action needed.
oh, nice.
That was a nat 20.
Oh, that was a very well done help action. You see all with your no eyes that are going on.
My no eyes.
Yeah.
That was beautifully said, love.
Thank
Beautifully
you.
said.
Thank you.
What do you see with your no eyes?
No eyes.
Everything.
The visions.
Why are we so like deranged
We're-
today?
We're,
I don't
we're,
know, but I love it.
We're on. So you with that nat 20, you don't get the sort of vibe that Bramble is being dishonest or hiding something, but you get, which for this character who seems very like relaxed and kind of gun ho about everything, you just see it has a hint of like fear when you're talking to him about this subject.
We just activated our sleeper Tato.
Eyes. I said no eyes specifically.
Eyes, you say? I like Demon came back like it's been a while.
Yeah.
Demon.
Demon literally
Is this
hasn't
why
been
Demon
here.
likes my Mo?
That might.
They don't have eyes, so they keep like a cat
They're
who
so-
brings food
they're
all
like,
the
you
time.
need
Demon's
these.
last message
Demon.
was 7 minutes ago.
Oh, that's too funny.
We're focused. Always.
Yeah.
So focused.
Yeah, they don't seem like they are lying that you can tell, but they just seem scared almost of this topic and what you guys are discussing.
Which, you know, in a way, it kind of makes sense. Because it's freaky.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They just sit down, if there are chairs, with like a sigh. I'm really afraid. I wonder what this could be, or if our lost adventures are lost forever. Out of existence, totally. But we still remember them, so I don't know. I don't know how this works. Or if they were just snatched. Who knows?
Well,
I just had an image in my head. How tall is Mo?
She's like 7 foot, right?
yeah, because she
And how tall
floats.
is How tall is Bramble?
You know, he's tall for a kindling, maybe like 3'6". Like,
So like,
he's
so like
Around Twinkle
the
size.
office furniture in Bramble's office, are they like medium creature size or like small creature
Oh,
size?
Redcap's gonna draw this, isn't it? Oh my god.
100%.
His desk
just imagining,
is
like-
most definitely
Like Mo just like seated on the chair like a
Okay.
Very
hold on.
fancy with
I
their
got a
like
question
cross-
for
like
you.
a parent at like a kindergarten parent teacher
It would
conference.
probably
like-
be different chairs though with
Hold
the
on,
guild.
I need a
But
question.
I still want this drawn like
Yeah.
this.
Oh, what
yeah,
is
but
Rebecca?
hold on. I need to know how they sit. Like, do they have bums?
Yeah,
Oh.
They have
they're
normal
humanoids.
legs.
What? Do they
until,
have
like, their
legs?
feet.
Okay, so where the tentacles are just the arms, or are they also the legs?
The
No,
hair.
It's their feet.
there's
They have
there's
normal
additional
hands.
tentacles and then they have normal hands.
I don't know if you guys know Yzma from Emperor's New
Yes.
Groove,
Yeah.
where they sit and have tea and they're literally sitting in like a kid's
Yeah.
little stool. That is what I imagine.
That's a great
I'm
visual.
on,
That's
I'm on it.
honestly
That's a perfect
same.
reference.
Yeah.
You got
This is
it.
That's a
Bramble
Sold.
great visual.
Can I get confirmation that Swiss is what everybody wants?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Good.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yes.
Hi, Swiss.
Amazing.
I love that he has
listen, I
freckles.
make cheese.
Hi,
Oh,
Swiss.
Mo, you also get some more water splashed on you for if a Tato's saying stay hydrated. Like, what?
Oh, thank you, thank you. You know, a couple of weeks in the hometown makes you just completely different, and then you come back up. Huh? This is good. I'm acclimating. It's like jet lag, but different. What's jet lag? I mean, Molag? No, kanji lag. There you go.
I'm sorry, did you just imply that Mo made jets for a second? there?
Jet streams are
Jet
something you
streams-
find underwater.
True.
There we
Okay.
go. Jet lag.
They ride
Perfect.
jet streams to get to place
Mhm.
so fast. There you go.
No, I'm just pointing out the fact that Ma said Molag. Like,
Maybe it's like my lag and it's like a slang. It's like mo lag. Like moi. Mo, I don't know.
like Molag.
I need to take my medicine, y'all. I'm gonna keep going.
Anyways, you know what? Being focused, back to the thing. Bramble will say, like, yeah, this is all very, well, you're describing concerning, but thank you for bringing this letter. I'll need to discuss this with the legal team here and Jesse. You know, even though I don't like all that political stuff. But I'm gonna have to head out and take this over to legal. So thank you all for, you know,
I'm sorry,
meeting here.
what are you taking now to legal?
Oh, well,
There's
I,
a
The
le-
letter.
I
there's
need
a
to,
legal
I need to discuss the, you know, the letter and the ramifications that might have on based on what you said. So I'm gonna discuss that with them.
Oh,
And
okay. 1 second. And they're just gonna, if they can do like an eidetic memory, kind of like remember what it was and just then put it back in, like to give it back. It's like, okay. And they're a little fidgety because it's like, okay, fine, it's fine. No, fine, it's fine. Take it, run.
Are you, Toby? Shit. Toby doesn't have a great passive perception, but like, is he able to kind of go like, oh, do you mind if you're able to make a copy of that letter, because that letter has, it seems like it has a great deal of personal
I mean,
sentiment.
it doesn't appear magical in nature, the letter itself, so I could have legal make a copy and then get you guys back the original.
That would be fantastic.
So I could do that, yeah. And then I'll just I'll have them get it to you as soon as possible. It might be a little bit delayed because there is the festival going on tomorrow, and you know they're preparing for that. And I know you guys have a quest that you
Yeah,
hopefully
we're-
can start in the morning.
Protecting some guy while we're here at this festival.
Oh, so not attending. Oh, sure.
I mean, kind of attending,
We could
but
take
not like.
shifts, you know,
Do we
like
get a
it's fine.
stipend?
we could do like a 3 hour. We could do like a 3 hour shift where like Ellie does the first like bit, and then we go
Mhm.
out for like
Oh, I
3
like
hours, and then Twinkle takes the next 3 hour, and then
Yeah, I mean, you
Okay,
guys
and
could
then
also check
we-
it out tonight a little bit if you want to before the mission. I mean, they're still technically setting things up out there in the market, I think, but something should be open.
Yes, but what about our Adventurers Guild stipend for, you know, extracurricular activities? I mean, not that, you know, we have to eat while we're, you know, walking around.
Oh, okay. I guess I
Yeah,
didn't,
company money.
I didn't remember we
Mhm.
had that. I guess I can go talk to intakes about that with whoever the receptionist lady is called again.
Tara.
Tara. I could talk to Tara about that, I guess. When I also go head to legal.
Thank you.
And get her to like get you some.
Thank you.
And it was for the mission, you know, that's what matters.
Yeah, is there any way that you
Yes.
could mention that, like, that stipend without mentioning us, by the way? Like, maybe just, like, all adventuring parties who are protecting important people within the carnival, the festival, oh, I don't know where I got carnival from. Just don't mention us. Just mention, like, all of the people who have jobs within the festival. Stipends.
Oh, well, I mean, I think I need to, like, say the specific members, because that's how it is.
Oh,
like,
no.
that's the...
Well,
Oh,
there must be, like, multiple groups who are
Those
tasked to
Specific members
protecting
would have
important
different
people.
types.
oh, okay,
of
guys.
stipend?
What?
What?
I'm just messing with you. I definitely don't.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
care. I got other things to do. I definitely don't care. I gotcha.
Okay, all right.
And then Bramble starts to head out of his office, and Aurora, now looking like a cat in you, follows along after him happily, purring. Yep.
After they agree to the stipend, Mo just looks at Twinkle and just says, "They don't have eyes. They do what looks like a wing."
A face tentacle forms and does like a wink. Like a
So
wink
much.
Wait, does this mean that
They
Mo
do a wink with
turns-
like, "That was for
50
you."
sessions.
I wanna say I need somebody somewhere to take the number of times that Maz has had to go back and go, "She doesn't have eyes," and just make a compilation, like just all of it together over and over again. I love it so
I
much.
feel like that should be played at Gen Con.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, so does that mean that what actually happens is Mo just turns and looks at Twinkle?
I feel like it's
pauses
gotta be
for
like
a
a little
moment,
bit of
like-
a
Or
like
just like a head nod.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It
that.
could be
Yeah,
like a
exactly
smirk.
like
She
that.
Yeah.
has a mouth.
Yeah, that's true. And just like
Yeah.
smirks,
Yeah,
but
or
no
like
wink.
what's
It
it
could-
called when people do that, like that?
Yeah.
Like,
Something like
And
that?
you could do the little
Yeah.
head.
Like
Yeah.
guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you got
Yeah.
the-
Oh,
they,
and-
they do that too. Twinkle be like, that was for you. Got you some extra coin.
Thanks, Mo.
Okay, so do you guys head out of the office, and you guys can get your extra coins over by like with Tara and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
just really quickly, just based on the story of like Mo doesn't have eyes. I have a VTuber friend who likes to do finger guns, but she doesn't have hands tracking, so she always forgets that she can't do finger guns.
So her character just starts doing this,
Yeah,
but then she in real life is doing
she
this.
does.
but her
She does a
character's-
tongue click thing, but then she's like, "Oh wait, like."
Yeah. I always forget that when I'm when I'm using my PNG tuber, because sometimes when people come in and say stuff, I would do this kind of face, and then I forget that people can't see that. So I'll just be like, just know I'm doing a face now after I
it now.
realize.
I just have to take my word for it.
You guys head out into the main like public lobby area. You grab your coin from the front. Slurp and Sam is still there, just like
There is
Does
a
that as
Tato
you
that
pass
is
by?
illusioned to look like a puppy,
Oh, and
and it
following
is
you?
following Twinkle and Ellie specifically.
yep. And-
Aw.
oh, that's cute. Then you guys open up the door and you head out into the marketplace area, which is like right out in front of there.
And you guys are reminded because you have been very busy
Mhm.
and you have lost touch with a lot of things that are going on in the city, which is perfectly normal because you guys have been jumping from quest to quest. That today is the day before Fools Folly. Fools Folly is a holiday that is something like the mix of April Fools mixed with Halloween mixed with a couple of other things.
Yep.
It is a celebration of fae creatures, especially our lovely little
Mhm.
Tatoes. This celebration has been going on for quite a while, and it kind of just represents people trying to make well with the fae,
Yep.
as they know fae love tricking and trickstery things.
It's kind of a purge,
and fun.
but like pranks.
Yeah.
like,
So it's
I'm
all
sorry,
about.
what?
It's just we're creating the purge. No,
but it's just pranks, you know.
But it's about doing pranks and having fun and just having a really good time in celebration of the Fae.
Mhm.
The country that you guys are in has a lot of realm rifts to the Fae, and that's why there are a lot of Tatoes and things like that that aren't seen as particularly odd.
Yeah.
And so this is just a celebration and also a superstition that it helps protect the world from any like major disruptions due to Fae mischief.
Yep.
Or as David worded it,
It's the purge, but pranks. And Twinkle, you for sure have had some celebrations for these, but like when you're in the drift, and it goes crazy in that realm. Like, so
You're
this
like-
will probably
I
look
was-
like kind of tame for you.
I was so excited for this festival, and then you said Tatoe Purge, and now I'm
Yep.
just so
Fireballs
worried.
everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean,
it will be.
There already was a fireball
air.
just redeemed as you said that.
So you guys walked out, and there's like fireworks, but then you see one that just obviously was a Tato that flung itself in the air, probably too dangerously close to like the ground, but didn't
It's
hit
just like,
anybody. Yeah, but you guys look around, and the marketplace, it is getting darker, but there are lots of lights. There are floral decorations that are supposed to, you know, imitate more of the drift, and balloons as well that are kind of shaped like Tatoe Tots, obviously, and other.
I'm gonna
fey
take a
creatures.
balloon.
Oh yeah, they're just like, it's one of
Yep.
those where you can just like have, they're like tied down to stuff, and you can just grab balloons. Like people
Yep.
hand them out. They're, you know, people like the nobles, and they're like kids running around. Some of them, like kids, have these little like colored bag powders that they like throw, and they like explode into like colors and stuff that like, you know, kind of tie-dye your clothes almost instantly, but it's not like hurting anyone. It's just like colors.
See,
being-
in the Feywild, we actually add glitter, so it really doesn't come out.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, I actually completely forgot about Fools Folly. It came up on us so quickly. I really wish we could be in the Fae for this, but
I don't know if I want.
Is there anything that we should be worried about as non-Fey creatures during Fool's Folly?
well, I mean, Fae or not, somebody's probably gonna try to prank you. It's just the way it is. The only way to go about it is to prank someone yourself.
Yeah, kind of like how we got Tara.
Yeah, that's a great start, but think bigger. You know?
Wait, what did you do to Tara?
What?
Yeah.
The receptionist.
I don't know. You're talking about.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. We just talked to her.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
You're like, I knew she's lying already. There are also, as you like look around like the normal marketplace, there are some vendors and stores that you would already recognize out there. Others look like there's specialty tents and games being set up for the event itself. But it's not all set up.
You
'cause
see a bunch of signs, though, that are all over the place.
Yes.
And they are talking about a grand opening to a restaurant. And the restaurant's name, can you say it? I think it was The Fun Guy. The Fun Guys.
the
Wait.
fun guys. Yeah.
Wait, this isn't Portobella's restaurant, is it?
You don't know?
It totally is. It totally
Don't look at me!
Ash doesn't have a good poker face.
I have such a bad poker face, and I can feel you looking at me for
Ash should have been
confirmation.
like,
And I was like, dang it. I tried so hard, and then I was just sitting here like,
Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, guys, look.
Huh?
We know those people that own this restaurant, I think.
We do?
Yeah,
Oh, is it Potts and Bella?
it has to be.
You're
They're
so.
Fun Guy.
Oh, that's so great. Is it open now or is it opening tomorrow?
it's opening tonight. Like, the night that you were in.
Is it busy?
It looks like there are a lot of people clamoring around. The signs and stuff are kind of leading you down the street past
Mhm.
all the market stalls, so you can't see the restaurant yet, but you see all the signs for it. It kind of looks like they took signs and put them everywhere to point arrows, so every couple of steps you take, it's like, grand opening, go this way.
they kind of
Grand
they
opening
they
for
almost
this
spam them, because you see like other signs that look like they'd be important for the event information also plastered with like sticker
Yeah.
level
Yeah.
ones, and on the side of different like vendor stands too. There's also a kind of bull riding area, and on the creature that's the bull, there's a big thing that says Fun Guys opening. Like
They must be sponsoring.
Oh.
Yeah. We should go check it out.
Yeah.
You should. I do think. I mean, it wouldn't be very fey of me to not participate in Fool's Folly in some way. I think we should come up with some kind of fun prank.
For the fun guys?
Who are we thinking?
What the fuck? Well, what if? And it doesn't have to be anything bad or mean or anything, just fun. What if we pranked the person that we're guarding tomorrow?
Won't Tara be mad?
I don't care what Tara
That's fair,
thinks.
we don't really care.
As long as they're protected, you know,
See,
we're just
maybe-
guarding them, helping them promote their whatever.
Right. It might be a good way to blend in as well. Like if we're actively like pranking them, then you know they won't suspect that we're guards.
Are we blending in? I thought it was obvious we were their bodyguards.
I don't
Do they
know.
not know? They hired us. I assume they know.
Right.
I
Oh,
don't
this
know.
is kind of. Maybe we should talk to them tomorrow about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can't tell them that we're gonna prank them. That
No.
ruins the point of the
Right,
prank.
but the principle of us being adventurers and providing a service to individuals does say that like we do have to be very transparent about what we're doing. Okay, fine. Maybe we could prank them as we're meeting them,
Yeah.
but
What if
then
we get a
have
balloon
to.
and it pops in their face with like glitter?
I do like that.
Yeah.
I got reminded by a thing because in the chat the Tatoes are talking about treats and stuff, and there's actually, because you guys are, like walking and you know the people like giving out balloons and stuff like that, there's actually, you see a big Tato mascot, like a person in a big Tato like suit, and they come up and they have like a little like tray of, it looks like little macaroon type treats and stuff, and they're just like giving them out to people, and then they like come up and they like offer you guys some too.
Cute.
If you want any.
Also, I got the perfect prank. Let's get a jelly-filled donut and put toothpaste in it.
That's crazy.
That's cruel.
No one would do that.
I
Um,
like it.
Also, I want to incite the Tato and the macaroons.
Oh
that
yes.
they have.
Just to see if it seems like
Why
sus.
is everybody
Like-
sus of everyone now?
Okay. Yep.
It's the spirit of the holiday.
Well, you know, we had a phenomenal festival ahead of us, and then you mentioned Tato Purge.
That was David.
I just thought it would be a fun way to describe it.
I'm sorry for
gotta-
being a little cautious.
Fair.
What'd you get, Trickle?
15.
15. Wait, hold on. I have to make a roll as well. I got the same.
What was the roll for?
They're inciting the Tato person, the mascot. Wait, let me check something. I need to see.
If it's a mascot, can you really see their face?
Okay, so you guys got very close on both of them, like on the rolls. So I'm gonna say it almost cancels out, and you both just stare at each other, but neither of you can get anything off them. So you get such a neutral vibe
It's
from
just
them,
like,
Twinkle, that it almost seems like it could be suspicious. Like,
Oh, and chaos
Oh.
magic also.
Oh, are these macaroons free?
Don't.
the person like in the costume just like shakes their head.
Are they dietary friendly? Like, are there different kinds? Like, are some of them like gluten free and vegan? Which one's vegan? Okay, I'll take like 2 of those ones. Thank you.
Toby.
Yeah.
I can't tell for sure, but just keep in mind, this is Fool's Folly, and there might be something up with those macarons.
I mean, what would they possibly do? Who would deface a perfectly good macaroon and
You-
he's gonna eat one?
You hear a little voice from behind you the moment that you take a bite of that. That's just like, oh, I wouldn't eat that if I were you. Oh, you're already eating it.
Hmm?
Oh no. Oh, you know what? Never mind.
What?
You turn around, and amidst the crowd of people that are busy setting up various different stands and things like that for the festivities, you see a very young looking elf. So they actually look like they might just be a young teen elf, which is, you know, weird because elves live like forever. They always look like they're like in the middle
Yeah, it's hard
age.
to tell.
But this one actually does look particularly young. And they have long brown hair, and they're sitting there with a giant lollipop and a notebook underneath their arm. And the moment you took that bite and you turn around, they're just sitting there going, "Oh,
Why? What happened?
It's a laxative.
oh no, it's so much worse than that. There's like, oh, and then afterwards, and then, oh, but you can't undo it. You've already taken a bite." And
I'm
Toby,
actually
that
inside
doesn't
checking
sound
this.
good.
Actually inside checking this.
That doesn't sound good, Toby. I'm gonna take
Can
a
I do a
step
medicine
away.
check?
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
and yes, you can do a medicine check. Are you like checking Toby? Like, are you dying, or are you checking the food?
That's
trying
a
to see if it's poison?
that's a 16 on the inside.
Ooh.
Oh. If you need to roll, you can. But
Yeah. They're snickering, so it seems suspicious.
Toby's gonna swallow while staring at them.
Okay, I guess that's something you'll have to figure out later. Oh, by the way, are you guys like adventurers or something? You got that like adventure-y vibe?
We are.
Who's asking?
I don't know. Who's the one that I'm talking to?
Twinkle, why are you so suspicious? They asked if we're adventurers.
It's
Like,
Fools Folly.
right, but it's like our job to like offer assistance to anybody who
Trust
asks
no
if we're
one.
adventurers. That's like
You
our
haven't
whole
seen what I've seen on Fools Folly in the Twilight Drift, Toby.
But we're still on the clock.
Are we?
Oh,
It really doesn't start till tomorrow.
don't
We're
listen to
always
the Fair
adventurers.
Holiday. That's fine.
So, yes, then, because I mean, he said yes. So I'm assuming you all are based on the fact that he said you all are.
Yeah, we're like silver rank adventurers, which is like just above like the bronze rank, but like just below like the seasoned.
You know,
Adventurer.
whoever came up with this ranking system definitely made it way too complex for no reason.
No,
They must have
I
been
see the vision.
overthinking it.
I see the vision. It's like 3 tiers per metal tier, and then at the very top, for whatever reason, the veteran is platinum.
Yeah, that's
Oh no,
weird.
hero is platinum. Yeah, that's like why do they end at platinum?
It's
Like, there's
almost
so
like
many
they
more
made
metals.
it at different times and they just added stuff later. It's really weird.
Oh.
But anyway,
I got a 9 on
medicine.
my medicine check.
you notice that Toby seems fine and kind of peeking at the macaroons. They seem like they might have had actually extra spice added to them. So it seems like the macaroons are particularly spicy, but for some reason Toby's not reacting to it being extra spicy.
Oh. They just like, they're peeking. They're looking at it, looking back at Toby, and just puts it back down. Like, it'll be fine.
It's like a
And they'll
it's
grab
like
a couple
it's
ones.
like it's like a spicy hot chocolate macaroon.
Oh,
Sounds so good.
like a chili chocolate.
Yeah, this
Yeah, like
actually
a
does
chili
sound
chocolate.
really good. Can we make
Yeah.
this?
I know I want to go to Fools Folly.
But yeah, they look at all of you guys kind of seeming a little suspicious, and then they pull out their notebook that was underneath their arm and hand it to all of you. Okay, since you guys are adventurers, can I get all of your signatures just like right here? No.
What for?
No.
Oh.
I'll give you my signature if you give me yours.
And she hands out her book.
I mean, I guess I can
signatures.
sign something if that floats your boat.
Yeah, but also, what's it for? Why do you just want signatures?
Oh, well, I am becoming an adventurer myself. but I'm required to have signatures from adventurers that I talk to. And something about I have to ask you guys about what you've learned on your journeys or something like that. And then you're supposed to sign after you talk to me about that. But you know, we could just skip the you guys giving me advice part and you guys could just sign. And then I can like go ahead and move forward with getting my adventurer license. Yeah?
I mean, that seems interesting. What's your name?
Oh, my adventurer's name.
No, what's your actual name?
I can't give away my actual name.
Neither can we.
Oh, well, I just need your adventurer's name. As long as you sign and they can recognize you, then it's
No,
fine.
there is no adventurer's name. My actual name is what's registered into the guild.
Oh.
I mean, we do have our group name.
Right, but that's after you become established after a while. You don't just jump into it right away. You have to like legally register yourself as an adventurer. There's processes for this thing.
Wow, but you didn't make like a cool name for yourself? That's pretty...
What's your adventurer's name?
Cheese.
I love it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And what's your actual name?
Mhm.
Cheese?
If you tell us your actual name, you might actually convince us to put a signature down for you.
So
Claire.
why do you need permission to be an adventurer? You can kind of just do that.
Claire, how old are you?
I think I'm 42 now. It's kind of hard to keep up with, so...
Oh, you're very young.
Wow.
All right.
Very young. I don't think you're old enough yet, right? Surely there's an age limit.
Well, I have seen things. I have been around. I've adventured quite a lot, you know.
You've adventured.
Yeah. I have.
Well, pray tell us of your exploits. What kind of adventures have you been on?
I've went and I've like seen big creatures, and I fought this one that was like crazy and came out of the mountains, and then I was like, because
What mountains?
The ones up north, there are mountains up there.
There's
You
no
mean
mountains up
you mean the sledding hills north of the village?
Are there sledding hills north of the village? Wait, which village?
Have you seen actual mountains before?
Have you ever left the city?
Yeah. Like I
Okay.
said, I'm very well
Okay.
adventured.
All right. Here.
Well, can I
Claire?
ask again, why do you need signatures to be an adventurer if you've clearly been on so many adventures already?
Well, that's the new thing that they're doing for all adventurers who are joining. You have to like have all these preparations and safety precautions and like.
All right. Here.
stuff.
I have a better idea. And Toby's going to pull out his halberd and his shield. He's going to go, potential adventurer Cheese.
Mhm.
Please try to hit me with your best shot.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay.
Let's see.
So with the shield, it's actually up to 18.
Oh man. Da-na-na-na. They go to try to punch you, and they get a solid 12.
Great. Toby is going to push back with the shield and try to knock them back.
I'll see if they fall.
Oh yeah, deck save maybe.
Ooh, I threw that dice.
Wait, can Twinkle like scurry behind their legs? So
Are you
that she
like,
can
are you gonna
see
do like a
them?
tabletop?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do disadvantage with that.
In that case, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no.
well, that's already bad.
Oh, they were both bad
were bad.
anyways.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so she goes fumbling backwards just with a and rolls over you, Twinkle, and lands just square on her back, and is like, I meant to do that. This is just to lower your guard.
Great.
God is officially lowered.
Wow, I am so vulnerable right now.
Yes, my guard is lowered, and so are my expectations.
Ouch. Dang.
Toby, that might be a little too harsh.
Claire, I need you to listen.
Cheese.
Cheese. If you would please listen.
Mhm.
Adventuring isn't always noble. I don't know what reasons you want to become an adventurer, but I need you to know the first week I registered with this guild, I got lost in the 4th dimension.
Oh my god.
It's his favorite story.
I've lost
Mo
the
has
form of
their
my-
hands over their ears.
I've lost the form of my identity, my entire personification. I have lost the goddess in which I worship. I'm not even sure I'm alive right now. We've met deities of all shapes and sizes and been questioned and looked back upon our lives. We've fallen out of the sky multiple times.
He also
Been
almost
trans-
got eaten by an umbra.
Twice. So, potential recruit Cheese, I ask you again. Are you sure you want to be an adventurer?
Well, yeah, because I mean, it'd be pretty cool. Like, I could, like, brag about
Go
stuff.
do it, kid. Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally,
Yeah.
someone's supporting it.
Well, life's too short, you know? I mean, I'm only 13 and getting up there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How are you even, like, walking around? You're so young. Jeez.
It's actually quite old for my group.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. I haven't met a whole lot of people, so...
I'm just
Jeez,
gonna shove the
Sadie.
kid along.
just keep
No.
going.
Wait, I need your signatures. We've talked now.
Alright, can I sign, but it's not really a signature, it's just like a scribble?
I'm gonna
Okay, I'm
sign
gonna do that.
Rachel.
your alter ego, your alias.
Okay, I love that two of the four so far are not going to be valid. Everybody else.
I almost wanted to sign duty, but I didn't.
That would have been hilarious.
Toby, does Toby sign? Toby's like,
stick
I don't want to make this kid an adventurer. They're gonna die.
Just stick with the easy quests and make a lot of friends with some very powerful adventurers.
To make them do all of the work while I can get a lot of the glory. I like what you're
No, they're
thinking.
keeping you safe.
Oh yeah, that too, I guess.
Look, they'll never accept this kid. Wait,
Can you please give me a reason why I should sign this paper for you?
just do what we
Because
did. Don't
I'm
sign
just
it.
a little kid and I have so many hopes and dreams, and you want to support the youth and their hopes and dreams.
You're making me sign this. You're making me want to sign this less and less right now. You're gonna have to go a different direction. I'll give you another chance.
Oh, a Tato signs their name in it using Mage Hand. And, like, so
Oh,
Tato just like,
that counts kind of, I guess. They're always around the adventurers.
wait, hold on, Ember though. Is it your name or are you signing Toby's name? I want to.
Ember signed their name.
Yeah, I was making.
Okay, because
If that's possible, Mo would get the demon Tato and just be like, do your thing.
you also son. Okay, I'll redo this. Because it will teach me valuable lessons in life as I explore and see other cultures and parts of the world.
One more time, but with more confidence.
Mhm.
Wait, so say the
No.
same thing?
Yeah, same thing,
Yes.
but with more confidence.
It will teach me valuable lessons in life.
And
And I'll experience other cultures, and it's great and all grow and stuff. Confidence. Yee.
I really hope I'm not gonna regret this. And Toby's gonna.
Sign it.
Yeah.
As they take that signature from you, they're like, "What's the worst that could happen? I could die or something, and you find out about it later and think back to this very moment that you signed off on me potentially becoming an adventurer, making it your fault technically in the long run."
I still want your signature too.
Oh yeah, I've been practicing this. And then they do a really fancy signature for just writing out cheese.
Beautiful, thank you.
So, are you gonna sign it? And they look at Mo.
Oh, they have that for me.
Oh. Do see some Tatoe signatures, I guess. Yes, that counts.
Toby's gonna use a second level spell slot to cast Calm Emotions on themselves.
Oh.
They fail to save,
Hi, welcome
making them indifferent to the situation.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, also, Twinkle, while this is all happening, there is a Tatoe that, like, messages you and wants to be picked up.
Oh, yeah, yes, of course. You know what? Because I think this Tatoe has tried to be picked up a few times. I'm just going to do this, and she's gonna, what's it called? I always forget what it's called. The plant growth.
Bloomcraft?
Bloomcraft, yes, thank you. And I'm just gonna make little, like, they're like succulent leaves appear as little ladders, like, up the side of my body.
Cute.
So that they can just, like, go straight up to my arm whenever they want.
I like it. Cute.
That's adorable.
Also, hi, welcome you.
Hi, hello.
That's cute.
Cute. So you guys go further into the festival, kind of heading in the general direction of the restaurant and things like that. I am gonna speed us along a little bit because we are running over time and things were delayed. Is there something important?
That's so weird because we've been so focused.
I know.
This whole time.
I forgot that Ellie was also given a cookie by one of the Tatoes, by the bug Tatoe. So just know you have a
I'm
cookie.
eating.
Yeah.
I am eating cookie. Bug Tatoe would never do me wrong.
So you guys, you'll get to see them again in not fast forward motion later on. You're all good because you're going to be walking around the actual festival. But you guys do in fact get to see the Bella and Port again. So you get to see them again, and they're doing really well. They're opening up their first ever like official restaurant. So you've now see their stages where they wanted to be chefs together. They went into the competition.
Yep.
That's actually where you got Squish, is from that competition. It was you hatched him from an egg. And then you saw them again later, and they were running basically the equivalent of a food stall on that beach, where there was like power and flour and all that nonsense. And now you see them with their grand opening of their restaurant. They're both very, very busy. They tell you can come back tomorrow during Fools Folly and they will treat you to a full meal. They were absolutely delighted to see you all. And needless to say, yes, they were very happy. You guys are walking around, enjoying the setup of the festivities, knowing that tomorrow you will get to see them. Are you all planning to officially do that quest, as far as the quest with protecting the random noble individual that you're meeting?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we will fade out tonight with you all. If you're okay with me fast forwarding this, but you all going to sleep for the night and then getting ready to head out in the morning, unless anybody wants to do anything specifically tonight.
If there is a rave or cool dance, Mo just want to be like Terry Crews from White Chicks and just start dancing with all their tentacles.
Glow stick style.
Yes, but they are the glow stick.
Yes.
Oh,
totally get that.
Allie understand. Yep. Thank you. Yep.
I do.
That's what they want to do.
I do think Twinkle stays up a little late planning some like pranks.
Oh, I will stay up with you. Ellie would totally.
Yeah. We'll do
Toby-
some like
yeah.
fun pranks.
Toby
together.
wanted to talk to Twinkle really quickly, just before the end. Is like,
Ooh, yes.
so, Fool's Folly. How do you suggest we honor the Fae? Because we have a lot of Fae with us. What's the best way we can do that?
Well, I mean, you can always offer gifts and things like that, but really the spirit of the holiday is to prank and be pranked and have fun. So I think participating in that tradition is the best thing you can do.
So you give them gifts, but then you also prank them?
Well, honestly, maybe if you want to combine the two, the gift is a prank. Like it looks like one thing, but it's actually another.
Okay. All right, I have some ideas.
You know, honestly, you could do something to the Tatoes.
I'm honestly a little scared of them.
I mean, that's fair. They really seem to have it out for you specifically for some reason.
No, I think part of it is just I'm just too slow to move out of the way of the fireballs, but like there definitely are some things that have happened and occurred over the past couple of months now that have. But I feel like a gesture of good faith, right? Like a gesture of like to honor the Fae that are in our lives.
You said fireballs, and there's just a small fireball in the background near a stand that just catches on fire.
Just people shrieking.
Yeah.
They're just having a conversation. Oh, it's
Was
happened
that-
again.
It was that specifically a Tatoe plushie booth, like, stuck. And
Well,
then an
how about-
illusion.
How about this? Instead of trying to prank them, maybe you do a prank with them. You plan something together. That will really get them get you in their favor.
I feel like that could get out of hand really quickly.
Oh, it definitely will.
I'm scared.
That's okay. I think I'll help you. I'll help you plan something with the Tatoes.
Okay. All right.
But
Sounds
you're
good.
strong. You'll be okay.
I-
They can only do so much, you know.
They've killed people, Twinkle.
Well, yeah. But
That's a lot.
I guess. It doesn't happen very often, though. They have to really not like you.
I suppose, but okay. All right. Fine. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss
Listen,
it.
if they wanted you dead, you would have been dead already.
Damn.
Am I alive?
That's
Welcome back, Mo.
I don't have the answer to that, Toby.
Welcome back, Mo. How was the rave?
I got tired. Nobody was dancing the moves right, so.
A Tatoe does message you, Toby. It says, "Let's prank the fake Tatoe," and points at the like gestures to the mascot Tatoe that came up before.
I'm not gonna lie,
Ooh.
everybody in chat, I imagine your little Tatoes are like bounding off of this inflated fake Tatoe. Like you guys are like,
Yeah.
what is this guy? And you're like, "Poof."
That fake Tatoe had to know what they were signing up for.
Oh, for sure.
That
It's
thing's probably like magically
And,
shielded and stuff.
Yeah.
Nia, I think it is.
Yeah.
Nia, best girl. This is what a Tatoe looks like. So,
Yeah. And how big they are, too.
Yeah, and they're fey. Cute.
Yeah, they're very small and
Just
cute.
a baby. Can some Tatoes have been dancing with Mo?
Oh, I feel like that for sure.
Oh,
Tatoes, which ones are
100%.
dancing, by the way? Any of you that want to dance with
While when they like interrupted Twinkle and Toby, they just like they're breathing heavily. There's like a little bit of sweat, and they're just like, gotta get drinks, and they like go to the bar, get a couple drinks, get a couple little cups. Like I'm imagining those like sewing needle, not
Oh,
sewing
Like thimble?
like a
Yeah.
thimble?
thimbles, yeah.
Yeah.
And put a little bit of each, and they like do shots with each of the Tatoes, even if it's just water. And then they're like, gotta get back out there,
Okay.
and then Mo just
Thank you
leaves.
for clarifying that it's just water.
No, we're not having chaotic Tatoes. We're not doing
No,
that.
that sounds
Oh,
terrifying.
man.
That-
I love
Wasted
that.
potatoes.
Oh.
We're here to
We would
dance.
all
We're
die.
not
Yeah,
really
that would
here
just
to
be-
interact. We're just
Mhm.
we're here for the just dancing.
Oh my god. Yeah, Tatoes don't have mouths,
Oh.
so they're just pouring it on themselves.
Tatoes, like, it's
No,
the
no,
same
here's
thing
the
where,
thing.
like,
Here's the-
when
they
Mo
don't have
is,
mouths.
like...
They don't
but
have
they
mouths,
just,
but they're
like-
just like pouring it into their eye holes.
Oh,
Like,
that's even
Yeah,
worse.
perfect.
Just like right there.
Perfect. I just thought of as they saw Mo hit their face with it earlier that day, so I'm guessing they were just all like...
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
just like, woo!
Yes. Nia, you don't even need to roll to move around.
I think they
You can
meant
just-
roll like physically.
Oh, like
Because they're so
physically.
Oh,
round.
yeah.
They
Oh,
could, like,
okay, yeah,
roll
you could
at
definitely do that.
100%.
I think that is the
Yeah.
preferred method of transportation for Tatoes, actually.
Yeah.
But when they
the
walk,
sky.
they have
That or
little heart
fireball.
feet, and they leave little heart footprints.
Yep.
Behind.
Yep.
Like on.
That's
sand
only
and
when they're
stuff.
feeling benevolent. Otherwise, they roll.
Yeah. It's very dependent on their mood. I think that's a great place to end, though.
Oh
with
wait.
them doing shots. Oh wait,
I
there's
wanted.
something else.
I
Oh yeah.
wanted to. That is hilarious. But I wanted
Did I
to
forget something?
acknowledge, the next morning after this crazy night of like doing.
Oh yep.
Doing all these dances and Toby
Shots with the
staying up
Tatoes.
trying to figure out what it means to prank and gift and stuff and all of this shenanigan. The next morning when you guys are going to the meeting place, the place that I want to end it at is that you all see that the person that you're meeting is a kanji.
Oh.
And Mo, you immediately recognize your sister. So you are now doing a
God
quest
damn it.
for your sister.
What do you mean?
This is
Which
the
one?
perfect person.
Which one?
Minnie or Bite, yeah.
So
Is it
anyway,
Minerva?
That's where we'll
Or
end
Mina?
it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We'll reveal the
Okay.
sister next time, which one it is.